time around, it's a different kind of challenge naman. A different kind of challenge naman. So, I don't wanna spoil it. I think it's better if you guys watch it.
Okay. Ihawi mo yung misteryo sa belo mo.
Ano po?
Ihawi mo yung misteryo, yung hiwaga sa belo mo.
Nakaganito eh.
Okay. Okay, my last question, if I may know, for Cindy. I know your role is really controversial now, so ano yung naging damdamin mo accepting the role of Korea King?
Young Imelda.
Oh, no, I'm playing the young Imelda Marcos.
I'm sorry, the young email. I'm sorry. Okay. So how do you feel about that?
Oh, of course, it's an honor to play Imelda Marcos. Nung sinabi ni Direk Daryl told me, mag-iisip pa ba ako? Siyempre, tatanggapin ko yung role. And siyempre may cons, di ba? Saka may pros sa lahat. But you know, you're just playing it and you're just, telling a side of the story. So yun yung mga, di ba? Yun yung mga worries mo minsan na, babash ka because you're playing Imelda Marcos. But that's Imelda Marcos, whatever happens. I was watching her videos sa YouTube, of course, the younger years. Sabi ko, kaya ko ba ito? But, I don't know, direct kaya ko ba? Honestly, it wasn't really that hard. You just have to, compose yourself kasi ang galing-galing niya magsalita. She's just so inspiring, she's just so strong. Yung parang napanood ko siya, gusto ko maging siya. So I was so excited to play the role. And I had fun. I had so much fun.
Okay. At least for a change. This is a refreshing change from what you've been doing.
Yes.
Thank you, Billy Jake.
Thank you, Sir Mario. Now we move on to Miss Tessa Mauricio from the Manila Times.
Ang TV Patrol. Wow. Or weekend.
Thank you, Tito Mario. And good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to Viva Direct Daryl for such a grand and soaring opening with Pasabog for the sequel to Made in Malacanang. Looks like nothing less talaga po for the first family indeed. My question, Direct Daryl, is for you. Much as I would love to ask how you achieved your hairstyle, your new hairstyle. My question is simple, if you would allow me, no? Isang question lang po, direct to the point. Martyr or murderer, or does it depend on what your politics is?
No. I would like to reiterate that the trilogy is not about politics. For me, it's more of a family drama. Though some people would find it very funny, Made in Malacanang is a dramedy actually. But when people color it as a political, as a political movie, I would correct them that it's a family story. No? Only those people who will appreciate it politically are those people who are not family. Sa tingin ko, sa dami ng nakapanood ng pelikula, hindi sila nanonood dahil nakarelate sila ng politikong sinusubaybayan. Kung hindi dahil nanood sila dahil nakarelate sila dahil at some point in their lives, they also had a crisis inside of their family. So when you watch Martyr or Murderer, you will come across yourself thinking, holding your own family picture, and asking yourself, ang nanay ko ba, ang tatay ko, ang kapatid ko, ako, perpekto ba ako? Sa buhay namin bilang isang pamilya, nagkaroon ba kami ng pagkakataon na nagtitiis kami para sa isa't isa? O gumawa kami ng mga bagay na maaaring makasakit sa ibang tao dahil sa pagmamahal namin sa pamilya namin? Martyr or murderer is not a question you ask weak-hearted people, no? But the Filipino nation is no longer weak. The Filipino audience is no longer faking its innocence. We are in the age of social media where sources and information is rampant and very much accessible. Hindi natin pwedeng itanggi na minsan sa buhay natin, nagpakamartir na tayo, at minsan sa buhay natin, kung hindi lang krimen, baka nakapatay na tayo ng tao. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Direk. Ang dami pa kung sana follow, pero dalawa lang. So my next question, goes to Christine, Madam Senator. From the posters and all of the promo materials, Ms. Lisa stage, you're at the middle and you seem to be a central focus dito sa ating sequel to Made in Malacanang. Tama ba yun? Should we expect that much of this movie is hinged on Amy Marcos? And if that's so, what is the pressure like being the one to deliver that role?
Well, pressure talaga, so like parang pressure cooker. Hindi, totoo naman, kasi napakalaki talaga ng role ni Senator Amy Marcos sa kanyang pamilya. And maski ako, nung binasa ko yung script ng part 1 and part 2, parang I think sa karamihan, hindi natin alam yung ginampanan ni Senator Amy Marcos back in the day. So I think this is a revelation to everyone, even me. So, di ko alam, parang nagkataon din sa nangyari sa personal life ko, yung parang na-connected Senator Amy Marcos. So, I'm not saying yung pinagdaanan niya, ganun din yung pinagdaanan ko, but I felt her pain. I felt her being the daughter of former president, and I felt her humanity.
Thank you.
Right, thank you so much, Ms. Tessa from the Manila Times. Now we hear from Abante tonight, with June Lai.
Hello, yan, Direk, Mario. Ang friendship, last week magkausap tayo. Tayo nila, Don, Ian, and Gordy. Nagkakwentuhan tayo. Kwento mo, kanina kasi ang ganda ng trailer, di ba? Ang bongga-bongga, very controversial. Naikwento mo na 17 times ka na as of last Thursday na nagre-revise ng trailer kasi 3 ang nag-a-approve. Si Senator Amy, Irene, and President Bongbong. So, kailan nagkaroon ng final approval ng trailer mo? At yung 17 revisions ba nadagdagan?
The difference po kasi with Made in Malacanang, honestly, Viva and Senator Amy didn't expect na kikita. It was just a katarantaduan ng kalokohan from my side. Kumain na tayong pelikula, sabi ko. Tapos sabi na, sige game. Tapos, nung gumagawa kami ng pelikula, hinihingi nila sa akin yung trailer ng Made in Malacanang. Tapos, nung sabi ko, hindi ko pa tapos, pero 6 days ago ko pa natapos. Ayoko lang ipapanood kasi papatanggal nila yung scene ni President Bongbong Marcos na sinasabihan siya ng party. Alam ko, papatanggal nila yun, kaya hindi ko pinapanood. Na sila, traumatized na sila. So, kada lagay ko ng eksena, tinitignan ng Viva kung anong eksena yon. So, I passed a trailer like 4 days ago and revised it 15 times, and then the next day I revised it again. No, it's not that naman na Irene or President Bongbong will really have to approve it. No, it's all because it's the story of their family. The last say would be with Manang Amy, I guess. Kasi kahit super okay na kay Boss Vincent and Boss Vic, the final say will be with Senator Amy. And even this trailer na is not wholeheartedly approved by the senator.
Really?
Well, I just pushed for my creative license and because I wrote and directed the movie. So I said, this is the trailer that I want. This is the trailer that my followers and the Filipino nation deserves. A trailer that is without pretension. A trailer that is really, really Filipino. Straight to the point. So, hindi na nadagdagan yun hanggang 17 hanggang 17 divisions lang ako, but with lots and lots of signatures tungkol sa legality ng content and everything. So, I guess ito na yung pinakamabait na cut nung trailer. trailer. So yung una kong pinasa, sabi nila hindi daw okay. So ito na yung kindness.
Yeah. So, kaya pala, ka-meeting mo rin yung 6 na lawyers.
Yeah, ng Viva.
Oo.
Ayun.
Yeah. Pero, congratulations, Derek, kasi it's so maganda. It's really so pasabog, di ba? Lalo na the last part, ang mo. Sigurado mamaya sa sabog na naman ng social media, 60. At nadami naman ng bashers mo.
Oh, that means more money to us. Yeah, thank you.
Pero yan, okay, next question po, siyempre, no? Kailangan lupa. Huwag na kayo magtaka, okay? Pero, kasi in-expect ko kanina si Tessa, kasi si Tessa kanina, second question, lapit siya ng lapit sa akin after maglakad si Lupa. My gosh, kinunan niya ng kinunan, alam mo, hindi mukha mo Lupa eh. Yung ikaw mo. Ako ang tinatanong niya, ilang carats daw, grabe. Parang talagang Madam Imelda Romualdez Marcos. So I was talking to your mom. I'm asking her. Sabi ko, ilang carats ba talagang suot ni Rupa? Kasi nandun ako sa mesa, talagang kumikinang ang brilyo, ang bongga-bongga. Sabi niya, hindi yata akin yan. Kanya yan this time. Kaya pala hindi ka nakabantay dito. Hindi, papunta pa lang ako, nagbibihis ako. Pupunta ako dyan, titignan ko. So, Rupa, ilang carats para kay Tessa. Hindi niya matanong, nahihiya siya. Pero kasi balak niyang bumili rin ng ganyan.
Hindi ko alam kung ilan carats to, pero of course I'm playing the role of Madame Imelda, so I have to wear the best.
Yeah, feeling ko nga diyan ka hindi nahirapan sa mga alas na mala Imelda because of your mom also. Pero congratulations, si Buboy ang galing-galing ng sa trailer. Pero Buboy, gusto yung magkatanong pati si Beverly, ang ganda ng question lang. So, thank you.
Thank you, June.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, June, once again from Abante. Now we hear from Aster Amoyo from People's Journal, PM, Inside Showbiz, and TikTok.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ngayon pa lang, congratulations to Viva and of course the entire cast at saka si Direk. Kasi sequel na ito sa una niyong pelikula, Made in Malacanang. Anong expectation niyo? Kasi it broke the records after, of course, pandemic, paano pinalabas last year. Anong expectation niyo sa pelikula ito? Can I ask everyone to answer?
What do we expect? More bashers. Kasi lalo na po yung huli, maraming mga hindi, may 15 million po tayong hindi mag-a-agree doon sa sinabi na yon. Kaya gaya po noong Made in Malacanang, hindi sila nag-agree tungkol doon sa nagmamadyo. Mas lalo po dito, 15 million po sila.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bev. Now, to answer next is Kyle, followed by Frankie, and then so. Let's go, Kyle.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Well, mataas yung expectation kasi syempre yung super expected naman talaga na tatangkilikin ng sampayanan ng Made in Malacanang. So, itong second part talagang very exciting. Ngayon nakita na namin yung trailer. Sabi ko nga kay Direk, 3 words lang, OMG. Kasi talagang ito na naman, naabangan na naman ng lahat. And panibagong, na naman tayo, panibagong laban na naman to. Sabi ni Ms. Beverly. Pero yun, I'm very thankful. Kasama pa rin po kami. Hopefully, party direct. Thank you. Pero yun po, ma'am, very ready kami lahat. And i-present namin sa iyo ang Party or Murder. Talagang pinagandaan po namin. Maraming salamat po.
Alright, thank you, Frankie.
I mean, syempre, the first movie Made in Malacanang, it did so well. So I guess I expect to do even better. Mas bongga to. I'm just excited to be a part of it.
And Cindy?
Of course, aside from more surprises, kasi kahit siya sa character ko pala mas young natin. Grabe ang dami ko. Really? Shocking. So, syempre, abangan ng tao yun, lalo na yung love story. Nakakagulat. I think maraming hindi nakakalam. Even mom ko, pinwento ko yung role ko. Sabi niya, talaga ba? Buhay siya yung time. I mean, yun yung time na, hindi niya alam. Pero she was aware. And then sabi niya, hindi ko alam yan. So, syempre, nag-expect tayo na mas bongga. And of course, this is mas bongga sa Made in Malacanang. pressure niyan kay Direk Daryl, pero I don't think ma-disappoint kahit sino manonood.
Thanks, Cindy. Diego, as Vivian.
I'll keep my answer short and sweet. I think it'll be just as good, and that's the bare minimum, or even better.
That's sweet. All right, Christine.
Expectation ko dito sa pelikula na to, madurog ang puso niyong lahat. Yan lang.
It's Rufa.
Direct daw, you skipped it. Okay. Hindi, ako, I expect that this will be bigger. Direct Daryl Yap never fails to surprise us. And it was the first time for us to watch the trailer kanina, and I'm sure lahat tayo ulitin natin. So, ganun si Direct, and I believe that we are in good hands kasi Viv is the producer, and sa tingin ko trailer pa lang, marami nang aabangan na bago dito. And hopefully it will be a more blockbuster than the first.
Yes. Direk, bago ka, si Sir Buboy muna.
Siyempre pang pinalo si Direk eh. I totally agree with my first lady here. Talagang blockbuster. But it will satisfy the audience more compared sa Made in Malacanang. Ang expectation ko dito, si Boss B pa nandyan, si Boss Vincent nandyan. Ang expectation ko dito, mas malaki ang bonus ng lahat ng cast dito from Viva Films. Do you agree? Can you see Direk? Of course. Mas malaki. Ayun, hindi nabigyan, magkakaroon na. Ayun. Yun po expectation ko. And hindi lang expectation, I claim that. To the Lord.
Declaration na yun, Sir Buboy. Ayan, thank you so much, Sir Buboy. And now, something let's save the best for last, Direct Daryl.
The expectation is more of a child's expectation. No, when I'm pitching a film sa Viva, I always want Boss Vincent to be happy. But bago niya tanggapin, he's always asking himself if this will make his father happy. So it's more of a child's expectation to make our parents happy. And with that motivation, ganun din kay Senator Amy Marcos. So I guess, kapag ang expectation ng isang anak ay para sa ikaliligaya ng kanyang magulang, sa palagay ko napakalabong hindi magtagumpay ang ninanais natin. So this is, the expectation would be not monetary, the expectation is not really box office, ang plastic. Pero the expectation is to make Boss Vincent happy. And the only way to make Boss Vincent happy is to make Boss Vic happy. So that's the only goal that I have. Because, you know, with my age, I'm only 36. I'm only 4 years in the business and getting this kind of opportunity. I'm not expecting anything more, but of course, the tap at the back and the handshake of the son of Boss Vic. So that's it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Director. Boss, ang lalim ng Boss Vincent. Talagang tago sa puso. Okay, so next question is asked.
Boss, hindi ako nagko-comment sa bonus ha, kasi may parte ako sa kita. Pag nagpa-bonus tayo, mababawasan yung parte ko, kaya tahimik ako kanina.
Okay, so thank you again, Direct Daryl. And the next question, please. Okay. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, just to acknowledge you, Miss Leia Salterio from ABS-CBN.
Hi, Direk, and to the cast, hello. Direk, did you ask any one of the main cast to tone down or improve their performance from the first one to this new one? And if that happened, sino sa kanila?
I'm a very Miss Leia. Dito kasi if you will notice sa Made in Malacanang, sobrang light lang ng role ni Imelda Marcos. Hindi siya masyadong kumbaga naging spicy dun sa part na yon, no? Dito naman sa...
With Isko.
Yes, dito naman sa Martyr or Murderer, this is actually the character development of Senator Amy. From being a young mother in Made in Malacanang, dito medyo nag-age na siya, meron na siyang mother instinct, medyo mas nag-tone down na yung kanyang pasigaw-sigaw, no? Tapos dito makikita din natin yung sa Martyr or Murderer, yung pinagalingan ng love story ni Ferdinand at ni Imelda. This will explain how protective Imelda and Ferdinand to each other. So I guess, wala akong naaalalang sinabihan ko na mag-tone down ng acting or mas i-intensify pa. You know what, Ms. Leia, I'm a fan of my cast. Napakahuhusay. Feeling niyo naman, bobolahin ko kayo, pero hindi ko na pupurihin si Sir Cesar and Christine. But Rufa is really phenomenal in Isko and Rufa scene. No, it's a 6-minute dialogue without cut. Yes, and I'm gonna share you something. No, akala ko kasi si Jun Lalin tatanong niya sa akin naging problema ko kay Rufa. Rufa is so into the character. Nasabi niya sa akin, Direk, do you want this to be in verbatim? Gusto mo ba per word kong sa ulado? Sabi ko, yes. Kasi yung huli mong line, yun ang magiging sagot ni Yorme. So dapat sa ulado yung line, 4 pages. Wow. You know what? Sa sobrang into ng character niya, nangingilid ang luha niya, there's a line na sa tingin mo ba magsasayang kami ng oras sa sobrang na-carry away si Miss Rufa? Sabi niya, sa tingin mo ba mag-waste kami ng oras? Sabi niya. Mag-waste kami ng time? Sabi niya, pero umiiyak siya. Sabi ko, cut! Sabi niya, why? Sabi niya. Pina-playback ko, sabi niya, umiiyak siya. Sa tingin mo ba, mag-waste kami ng time? Sabi niya, mag-waste ng time? 1983. So, ayun, she's just into that character. She's very hardworking. I know she enrolled a workshop with Tita Ruby Ruiz. So, it's really the preparation that made her really brilliant. Not just the earrings, Miss Leia, but the performance of Rufa is really brilliant in this movie. Thank you.
Is Ella Cruz just not here or she's not in the movie also?
She's just not here. She's in the movie.
Alright. Can I ask the main cast, the first family? Personally kayo, meron ba kayong scenes na you think you should have improved on it or meron kayong performance na you think sana nag-tone down ako? Although si Buboy kanina sinabi niya na he thinks na nag-improve pa siya as Ferdinand Marcos. Yes.
And so we'll ask first Diego as a part of the first family.
Hi, Ms. Leia. I just followed everything Direk said. Whether to be higher or lower, basta lahat ng sasabihin ni Direk gagawin. Yun lang po.
Ikaw naman, Christine.
Second motion. Ganun din. Siyempre leader namin si Daryl Yap, diba? So, we'll follow him.
Ako naman, I think there's always room for improvement for each character, diba? And for each project. So, I just delivered the best that I could in this film. And si Direk ang bahala sa lahat kasi he is the captain of the ship. So kung approve sa kanya, approve na rin para sa akin. Hindi ako nag-waste ng time.
I think Rupa, yung confrontation niya ni Isko is one of the highlights of this film.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It took us, how many hours, Direk?
That's roughly 3 hours of shoot. Kasi Yorme's not here, pero I'll make
For a 6-minute scene?
Yes, because sabi nga ni Yorme, kinalawang na daw siya. It's his first movie after like a decade yata. So,
pero mahusay si Yorme.
Yeah, very. So, ang tagal kong naghintay because they don't wanna take it not unless they're super prepared. So, they talk muna silang dalawa, should be very prepared. Then after that, minimal lang kami ng bago kasi yun nga, yung napapag-taglish minsan si Rufy, tapos minsan si Yorme napapatingin sa camera. Medyo hindi na sanay, no? Medyo politiko si Yorme sa type na parang kinakausap niya yung camera and all. So minimal lang. But you know, it's really one of the highlights. Now, yung pag-uusap ni Ninoy and Imelda in New York, 1983, before the assassination.
Alright, nice to hear from Buboy.
Yeah, totoo yung sinabi ko na medyo nakakamada ko na yung character ni Evan. But I have a lot of growing up to do. And ako hindi ko mapapagod na aralin ng character niya if given a chance. Kung mas mahaba nga yung pag-aaral, mas mahaba yung preparation, siyempre, mas pabor yun sa artist. Mahirap kasi yung talagang kukunti lang yung preparasyon mo.
Parang Jose Rizal.
Oo, yun. At least yun, bigyan ako. Dito talagang medyo may ibang klase ang director ko rito eh. Ang ganda lang ng script na hindi mo at napakagaling ng director namin talaga. Ako, I'm a film director also. Pero, I cannot stop myself from commending kung gaano kagaling yung director ko na. Considering na napakabata pa. Di ba? So, talagang nagbuhos ang Diyos ng kagalingan bilang director parang 2-3 dramang na makuha ito ng director. Pero totoo talaga. At nakita niyo naman yung trailer. Ako first time namin nakita yung trailer. Talagang goosebumps. And I'm happy and satisfied sa trailer. Yun po. Maraming salamat.
Thanks, Direk.
Thank you so much, Miss Leia. And now we move on to the next press from Tempo, Sir Neil Ramos. Sure, may pasabog ka pala dito.
Hello.
Yes,
hello.
yeah.
Good evening. I would like to address my question to my idol, Kiraso, to the beautiful firm Kiraso.
Hello.
Yeah. Being your biggest fan ko, no? Gusto ko lang malaman kung gaano kalaki yung role mo dito at sino ba talaga si... Okay. I would just like to know how you got involved in the film, tapos, you know, a little bit about your character. Who is Claudia exactly?
So I'm playing Claudia Bermuda. She's ex-girlfriend. Viva just asked me, medyo last minute siya, actually, did I steal the role from your ex-girlfriend? Joke lang. Yun, it was last minute, so super excited to be a part of it. Yun.
Could you clarify that, ma'am?
Wait, who's the ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, exactly.
Can we leave it there? Let's not make it worse. Something like
Joke lang.
Okay, that's it? Thank you. That's all.
Thank you so much, Sir Neil. Okay, patatagalin pa ba natin, Diego? Okay, so let's move on. From People's Tonight at Marites University, Sir Jun Nardo.
Magandang gabi ako. Congratulations. Yes, Buboy and Rufa. May love scene ba kayo dito? Hindi niyo ba hinihiling magkaroon na love? Bilang mag-asawa kayo, hindi yung puro galit. Diba? Gusto mo ba?
Ay,
Ano?
Kuya Jun,
Sa movie, bakit?
Sir Jun Nardo.
Yes.
Kasi nandito pa ako sa dun sa
Hindi ko pa nakaka-move on.
Hindi ako move on.
Sino may ex-girlfriend Bongbong?
Oo, si Claudio Bermudez. Hindi ko pa nakaka-move on.
Hindi pa ako, pero ngayon mag-move on na ako.
Sige.
Ako matagal ko na request yun. Kaya dahil magkaroon kami ng bedsing. Binigyan kami ng bedsing, nakaupo lang kami sa bed, nagkukwentuhan.
Baka na umiiyak lang
Tapos
sa
sabi ko, matagal ko, pangarap ko, Rupa Gutierrez, makapartner eh.
May bedsing tayo, pero wholesome hug.
Wholesome hug lang. Di ba? Sabi ko, nung ko pa hinahangad makapartner, dream ko makapartner Rupa Gutierrez. Makapartner ko nga. Siyempre, asawa.
Alam mo, pag mga matatanda na, wholesome hug na lang. Ang may kissing scene.
Grabe naman yung matatanda.
Hindi.
Makasakit mo naman magsalita, Rupa.
Tapos kahit tuhod, hindi mo makita. Ang haba ng damit.
Ang may kissing
Yes.
scene, si Young Imelda, tsaka si Young Ferdinand.
Okay, see.
Diba, ganun naman talaga, diba, companionship na lang when you're older.
Correct.
Ay, parang dami nagre-react. Si Tita Beverly nagre-react.
I totally do not.
Yes. Okay, but teka pa, dahil matapos itong pelikula mo, tapos lalabas na, anong naging feeling mo nung nagkaroon ng linggo sa Thursday?
I felt bad. Nakausap ng anak ko yung daddy niya, si Ilmas, at nakausap ko rin. And at that time, it was just a few hours after the earthquake. So sabi niya, hindi pa niya makontak yung ibang mga relatives niya. And syempre, malaking nangyari sa Turkey. And we just offer our prayers and our condolences for those affected.
Thank you, Luca. Kay Direk Darin naman, last na. Direk Darin, past 6 na, naglalabasin na yung mga trolls mo ngayon dyan. Kasi lumabas na social media yung trailer. Especially yung isang director na laging makakatapat mo sa March 1. At react na react. Ano ba nasabi mo, Direk? Yung isa nawala na nga, di ba?
March 1.
Oo. Kapag kayo ni Joel Lamangan.
Ni Direct Joel. Alam mo, Kuya June, I was advised by my lawyers not to talk about people with less than 1 million followers.
Wow!
So,
good! Sige.
Yun po, I'd rather not comment. Pag 1 million followers, I'll comment na.
Wow! Grabe! That's nice, Direk. Congratulations. Hindi na ako matatanong.
Kuya June, sagutin ko lang po yun kasi
yung love scenes pala
yung love scene. Kasi po, tinanong din sa akin yan, kung pwedeng mag-love scene si Imelda and ang hirap po mag-love scene nang may nagpo-protesta sa labas.
Ay, sino yun?
Kung EDSA Revolution po yun, ang hirap mag-sex. Sa tingin ko, yun po yung doon, di ba po?
Hindi nagpapagal na stress, di ba? Habang papaputok din naman sila. Grabe ka naman, Direk. Ayun lang ba yan, Direk?
Yes po.
Wala na nga na. Sige. Thank you, congratulations.
Thank you, Sir Jun. Before we go to Sir Leo Bukas, is the next batch of our press. Mauna po si Jerry Olea from PEP, to be followed by Ray Pumaloy from Abante, and then Mark Grabador from Entertainment Web, and Nestor Cuartero from Manila Bulletin and ABS-CBN.com. So, Sir Leo Bukas, way to go.
Yes, good afternoon everyone. May Direk Darin. Gaano ka kahirap or madali na ba on your part na ma-duplicate or at least malampasan ng box office success ng Made in Malacanang itong MOM, considering na naka 700 million yung MIM?
When I was doing the movie po of Martyr or Murderer, I was not thinking of duplicating any success or pasting another record. I was just thinking of, offering to the public the continuation of the story. Because Martyr or Murderer is not necessarily what happened after Made in Malacanang. It is literally what happened before and after. So kung ako kung tatanungin ako, the formula is not yet discovered. Sa tingin ko po, box office successes naman depends on the quality of the content. Content is always king. Movie man, television man, or libro man, or social media post. Content is always king. Promotion is always a support. But of course, the relatability and the support of the people will come if the movie or the content is really of quality. So I was focusing much more on the quality, tapatan yung dating nagawa. Tapos I guess destiny and the support of the people will make it box office if it is destined to hit. No, I'm just praying, we are praying hard na magustuhan ulit ng mga kababayan po natin.
Last question, Derek. After MOM ba, meron pang isa, di ba? At mas magugulat ba kami sa pangatlong installment ng iyong pelikula?
Well, well, that's my art. I always want to shock people, provoke people. Basically, that's my tactic. No, I don't deny it. I don't. Uh, it's not something to be ashamed of. That's a marketing move. I find it a very legitimate aspect of marketing. Well, to shock people and to entice them to watch and to support the movie industry is something that I think is a noble job, and giving other artists jobs as well. So the third installment entitled Mabuhay Aloha Mabuhay or Ma'am is the discussion of how the Marcoses returned from their exile in Hawaii and how they returned in the seat of Malacanang. And as you can see sa trailer, Senator Amy Marcos will be played by Yula Valdez. So the rest of the cast, of the new cast, will be revealed on the third installment pa po. So as of now, Yula will only be revealed. The rest po sa third pa. So I guess the cast will come as a shock then, no? So especially our industry is very pink. It's very hard to find actors and actresses who will find the courage to play the Marcoses. Even though may actors here, lagi sabi, trabaho lang, walang personalan. It's hard to accept job in this industry if it is really politicized. But I don't think it's a bad thing. It's democracy, and only open-minded people can accept and perform such job.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Leo.
Thank you so much, Sir Leo. Now for our next batch, once again, Sir Jerry Olea from PEP.
Dahil nga naka 750 million, Leo, hindi 700. Pinakamalakas na pelikula ng 2022 last year. For sure, dahil nga nabigyan ng mas malaki siguro ang budget itong pangalawa, kaya nakapag-shoot kayo sa Morocco, hindi nyo dinaya. Direk at Christine, pwedeng konting kwento tungkol sa shoot niyo sa Morocco.
Ako, di ko in-expect na magiging fun yung shoot namin po sa Morocco. Kasi mabigat yung mga eksena na ginawa namin doon. But at the same time, we get to bond there. So, yun, maraming distractions. Siyempre, ang ganda sa Morocco. First time ko doon. But yeah, when it comes to work, yun, mabigat talaga. And there was one scene, yung pinaka-last na eksena ko talagang I needed Direct Daryl to be there and guide me. Yeah, mga yun.
Hello. Kwento sa Morocco, aside from nung naglalakad ako sa Morocco, may nakasalubong akong Pilipino, tapos sabi niya, a month ago lang nag-check-in dito si Rufa Gutierrez sa Morocco. So nagulat ako na nandun pala sa Morocco. So, hindi siya namamunya, yung isa pa mas malaki. Di ba, alam niya, sa Royal Mansur, sabi nga ng direct, ba't hindi niyo sinabi? Akala nila nag-shoot na daw si Rupa. So, di naman. Sa Morocco kasi kilala yung mga Marcoses the king of Morocco during the time of Ferdinand Marcos and Imelda Marcos, they're super friends with the Moroccan royalty. So di kami nahihirapan. Sobrang lamig lang po, Sir Jerry. Sobrang lamig. Tapos ang nipis ng suot ni Christine, hindi kami prepared lahat. Kasi yung staff namin, sabi namin, saan magsushoot? Sabi namin sa desert. Akala yung mga staff namin, pag sinabing desert, mainit, naka-shorts ang mga animal. So lamig na lamig kaming lahat sa desert. So, kagaya na sinabi po ni Christine, heavy drama scene sa nasa Morocco. But, we pulled it off aside from the talent of Christine is because of our kababayans. Napakaraming kababayan natin doon na tumulong sa amin makapag-shoot at makapaghanap ng mga magagandang location. And we are just so blessed. Salamat po sa Viva sa pagkakataong makapunta sa Morocco.
Second question ko direct. Dahil na, for sure, pag-uusapan yung last line, pasabot nila yung sa official trailer. Yun na ba talaga ang dun sa maraming versions, yun na talaga yung, kumbaga, panghuling linya o may iba pa sanang linya na
na pwede kwento tungkol sa inyong yun? Pat na naging last line ng trailer.
Alam ko po kasi papabago ng Viva kaya ginawa kong phone scene. Kasi po pag pinaarte ko na yung bongbong talaga doon, mamumulubi kami. So ginawa ko munang phone scene. Alam ko papapalitan eh. So, yun na po yung pinakamabait. Hindi po talaga yun yung pinapasabi ko. Pero nag-usap po kami ni Boss Vincent, ni Boss Vic na, you know, alam niyo naman po kung ako ang goal ko talaga is mag-provoke si Senator Amy to tell the story. The Del Rosarios want to help the entertainment industry lang, period. They don't want any intrigues, they don't want anything. They just want the movie to do good. No, but you know, as a very bad person, I always try to magnet controversy because it sells. No, I am not putting that line to gather hate. Yes, I mean, the Marcoses filed electoral protest. So ano po sa tingin natin yon? Nag-file lang sa electoral process, trip-trip lang. Ibig sabihin nun, yun ang feeling nila. Diba? So ako, I'm just, you know, being true to the message, moral clauses. So I said yes. But if your question is, if that's the kindest, that's the super kindest, it's not at all in my plan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerry. Before we move on to Sir Ray, tanungin po muna natin from Net25, Ayan Batinga.
My question goes to Direct Daryl. Direct Daryl, based namin sa trailer na napanood po namin, it consists of pangyayari prior to the Made in Malacanang, then meron din po after. Kumbaga sir, tinumbay niyo po. Tapos may mga inputs po kayo ng mga kids, katulad din po nung sa Made in Malacanang na mga original materials. Sa lakas po ng loob niyo na magpasok ng mga original content, for sure may mga usapan na po kayo. Kasi sa legal thing eh. And tell something more.
Other movie makers would try to put some light to the thing that they are well researched. They are academically founded. Well, to their surprise, all of my materials, all of them are not actually Marcos materials. Lahat ng makikita niyo sa pelikula ay nagsasalita ang mga Aquino. I'm just interpreting what they are saying. After all, I'm a writer and a director of what is happening during those times to the Marcoses. Habang pinapakita yung libo-libong nakikipaglibing kay Ninoy, yun nakita natin. Pero yung reaksyon ng pamilya Marcos na pinagbibintangan, yun ang pinapakita ko. And I don't think I have to research about it and to have academical support to tell the reaction of a family. When it comes to the permits and licensing of the videos being used, aside from the fair use, kung saan public domain na yung mga interviews na winave nila ang rights, Viva also managed to get, to get license dun sa mga gagamitin namin. Pero mostly, sir, ang mga nakuha po namin is public domain na, paulit-ulit. But I opted not to show the killing of Senator Ninoy in this film. So they will not be experiencing that moment that has been, rerun for almost like 4 decades now. Yun lang po ang hindi ko mapapakita sa pelikula. The rest, lahat interviews ng mga Aquino. So I don't think na may gawa-gawa ako dito kung ang source ko sila. Kasi kung gawa-gawa yun, hindi ako yung gumawa nun, sila yun. So, kapag sinabi nilang at least kami, researched and academically based, I am like that too. It's just that I'm more creative than these movie makers. And in making story more interesting, more compelling, other than, sell my shit like I'm not educated enough and to use other people for promotion. I just think the Filipino people deserves better.
Thank you, Direk, for your answer po. Kay, madalas po kasi namin marinig, for the other cast po, madalas po namin marinig yung reaction and yung comment po ni ni Senator Amy Marcos about the performance of Christine in this film. I like to get naman po yung comment po ni President BBM sa performance po ni Diego about this portraying him.
Well, I think the president is very busy to watch a movie. No, if I seldom listen to my bosses, I don't think I'll hear the president also when it comes to movie making. I'm sorry. Pero Senator Amy, na isang producer ng Himala, producer ng mga malalaking pelikula, nakakadiskusyon ko pa pagdating sa paggawa ko ng pelikula. Idol na yon. I don't think the president has any interest, or will, spend time critiquing Diego on how he'll portray. No, but the Marcoses are very appreciative. Imagine, for almost 4 decades, someone is telling their story and millions of people is watching it. I mean, that's really something. But from my point of view, it's Diego's interpretation as a son and as a person, and sooner or later, Diego's interpretation as a governor, as a congressman, and as a president.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Net 25. Are you guys still enjoying the night? Yes, mukhang enjoy yung kumakain dyan ha. Ayun, may nag-chat sa akin, acknowledge ko daw yung production staff ng Martyr or Murderer. Taas ang mga kamay, Direk Rowana, Direk Rem po sila, yung nasa gitna. Ayan sila G, ayan sila. Ayan pa si Juliana. Si Juliana ba yun? Ayan. Anyway, so next we go to Sir Ray Pumaloy from Abante.
Thank you, and congratulations sa napakabongga yung trailer, nakakawin lang yung last frame. Ang tanong ko para dun kina Kyle, Frankie, Cindy, and Bev, my friend. Pakikwento naman yung struggle ninyo, yung hirap nyo while doing this scene in your character. Kung nahirapan ba kayo, ilang takes ba ang ginawa nyo? Kasi yung pag-portray ng isang true-to-life character, talagang mahirap yun. Ewan ko kay Bev kung nahihirapan pa siya o may challenge pa sa kanya. Kyle, si Kyle muna.
Well, unang-una, medyo mahirap kasi ikakasal ako dito. So, never ko na-imagine ikakasal ako ng ganito kaaga, pero thank you, Direk Darren. Wala lang yung partner ko ngayon. LQ ata. Wala si Ella.
Pero nag-research ka sa character?
Yes, well, medyo mahirap kasi si Sir Greg Yarneta, hindi naman siya visible talaga katulad ng First Family. So, medyo naghanap ako ng mga short clips nila ni Miss Irene. So, meron naman ako nakita and nakatulong naman siya sa akin, sir. So, ayun, natulungan din ako ng direct, kaya hindi rin po ako ganun nahirapan. Thank you.
Frankie?
In the scenes that I was a part of, the sobrang bonggas, and there's so many people. The wedding was, I've never seen a production like it. I think we were blown away talaga. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just to be a beautiful girlfriend.
Hindi ka nahirapan nung nag-shoot ka, na dapat in character ka dun sa role?
I'm surrounded by such a talented cast, so I just felt like a part of family and just enjoy it. So yeah.
Cindy?
Ano ba sabihin? Kasi yung me as an actress, kapag dating ko sa set, I'm really like ready. Lines and everything. So, I'm not really sure, but hindi naman ako nag-take. I was just ready and I was just enjoying. I danced. Nag-rehearse ako ng dance. And also, I had mga deep conversations. Pero, I think when you're ready sa set, hindi ka dapat mahirapan. Diba? When you're in character on the set. So, nakatulong yan sa akin. To help also the production na hindi mapatagal. Because yun naman palagi, diba? You don't want them to, mag-take ka na mag-take and maging pabigat ka sa set. So, I see to it na I'm ready. But, wala, nag-enjoy lang ako. Ganun ako palagi. When I accept a character, dapat ready ako para ma-enjoy lang nila. Yan.
Grabe, ang gagaling na pala ninyo, no? Hindi kayo nahihirapan. Kasi sinasabi nila ang pag-portray daw ng mga life character, mahirap, hindi ba? Ben,
Siyempre, ito ay katuloy na lang nung Made in Malacanang. So medyo kamado mo na ng konti yung role, no? But of course, with the guidance of the director, nung una kasi yung isang eksena ko, I had my own interpretation. And he corrected me. Sabi niya, Bebs, we do not want yung ganyan. So, etong ganito ang gawin mo. Ganun lang. Pero yung kung nahirapan ako, I don't think it's more fun kesa sa
congratulations. Yung question ka naman kay Direk. Direk, sabi mo kaninang ganon, 4 years ka lang sa industry and you're 36 years old. Parang ang bilis-bilis ng pagsikat mo, ang bilis-bilis ng napakaraming attention. Actually, parang na-outshine mo nga yung mga stars dito eh. Sa sobrang controversial mo. Wala ka bang apprehensions or worry na baka, saan ba dadalhin itong kasikatan ko? Ito ba ay magiging short-lived lang ba? Or baka pagsawaan ako, hanapan pa ako ng masigit pa sa ginagawa kong controversial films?
Well, that's the blessing of coming from social media before showbiz. A lot of filmmakers today, they are trying their very best to penetrate social media. Kaya maraming mga nasa telebisyon, artista man, director o manunulat na nagpapaka-trying hard para maging relevant sa social media. And I'm just so happy and lucky na hindi ko na kailangan pang pagmukhaing tanga yung sarili ko, magkaroon ng scandal, magpababain yung sarili ko, na, mag-masturbate sa videos and everything, Ray. Kaya naisip ko, napakabait talaga sa akin ng Diyos na hindi ko kinakailangan pababain yung sarili ko para pag-usapan ako. At sa tingin ko, kapag ang isang tao, totoo lang siya, magmukha man siyang masama o mayabang sa tingin ng iba, hindi siya matatakot o mangangamba na baka hindi na siya sikat. Kasi hindi naman nalalaos ang totoo. Hindi nalalaos ang katotohanan. Ang katotohanan, laging pinag-uusapan, kahit gaano ito kasakit o kasaya, hindi nalalaos ang totoo. Ang peke ang nawawalan ng panahon, ang peke ang nawawalan ng pagkakataon. Kaya habang nagiging totoo ako sa sarili ko, at nakikihingi lang ako ng kasikatan sa aking mga katabi, dahil hindi ako magkakaroon ng pelikula, Ray, kung hindi ako inoohan ng napakagagaling na mga artistang ito. Sabi ko nga, majority sa mga artista natin sa Philippine showbiz ayaw sa mga Marcos. Or gusto nila isipin ng mga kasamahan namin sa showbiz na ayaw nila sa mga Marcos kahit gusto nila. So mataas ang respeto ko sa mga artistang ang tingin nila sa paggawa ng pelikula ay kabuhayan, hindi lamang nila kung hindi ng mga maliliit na taong nagtatrabaho sa likod ng camera. So hindi totoong masikat ako sa mga ito. Wala ako kung hindi sila umoo na gawin ang Made in Malacanang.
Thank you, Direk and Phil. Sa lahat ng mga cast.
Thank you, Ray. Of course, we'd like to acknowledge Bob and his groovy, Annabelle Rama. Hello po. There she is. Beautiful. Tayo po kayo dito, hinahanap kayo ni Direk. Ayun, no? Alright. So, but anyway, 30 minutes ago, na-release na po ang ating, or uploaded na, ang ating Martyr or Murderer trailer. And, could you watch again? Sabi ni Direk. Ayan. Okay, later panoorin natin. Pero just to give an appreciation sa mga captions ni Direk Daryl Yap. Sabi ng Vincentements, 5 tagpo sa kasaysayan, 4 na dekadang katahimikan, 3 bansang pinangyarihan, 2 bersyon ng katotohanan, nag-iisang inang bayan. So, the trailer is out now. Nasa Vincentements po yan. And papanoorin po rin natin ang trailer ng MOM maya-maya. Alright, so we move on to our next batch or ang next na magtatanong po ay si Sir Mark Grabador from Entertainment Web.
Hello, good evening po. Kasi nga po ay Direk Gabriel. Pressure po ba direkta? Kasi napaka-successful yung Made in Malacanang and now you are doing the Martyr or Murderer. Then the next question, Direk, ito po bang pelikulang ito ay kwento ng love story ni Madam Imelda at saka ni former President Ferdinand? Or are we telling the history after Ed's celebration?
Well, I'm more of hopeful and prayerful than pressured. I would like to believe na gaya ko, ang mga artista din, ang mga producer, ay nagdadasal na sana kung hindi higitan, kahit man lang maging kagaya ng tagumpay. Kung ito ay love story, alam mo, I always believe that every story is a love story. Mapa-drama, action, horror, I think there's always love in it. So if this is something with history, I still think it's a love story. Whether Imelda and Ferdinand is in love with each other, there's also love for the country. Even with the Aquinos, their love for their family and their love for the country as well. And just doing this movie, it's a love story between Viva and the Philippine history. So I guess everything is a love story in this film.
Thank you, Direk Darren. And next question naman para sa beauty queens natin, the Cindy and the Sulpan. Is there any exact or exact scene bilang gumanap na Imelda Marcos na talagang naging challenging role para sa bata?
Yeah, yes. Exact? Not really exact. It's, ano ba? Yung young, of course, I played the young and then, I think that would be a surprise kung meron. Kasi, yeah, I think meron, right? So, yun yung isa sa mabigat na scene. So, kailangan naman yun, maraming surprises, of course, yung kwento ng life ni Imelda Marcos, even the love story itself, kukwento ko, di ba, as young Imelda.
Definitely maraming revelations dito sa pelikulang to. But like what Cindy said, you'll have to watch it. We don't want to spoil it, spoil the essence for moviegoers.
Thank you. Thank you and congrats.
Thank you, Mark. And now, calling on Nestor Cuartero from Manila Bulletin.
Hello, hi, good afternoon. May I ask Director Daryl, as a storyteller, you must have a set of consultants in tackling such a delicate material. Who are they?
The reaction of the Marcos family, I don't find it very delicate, sir. The source of their reaction and their experiences will always be their experience, and I think having them as the source is the ultimate gesture a storyteller must undertake. When it comes to the historical parts of the film, just like what I've said earlier, lahat po ng makikita ninyong mga clips ng mga interviews at speeches na mapapanood nyo sa pelikula ay nandoon na bago pa man po ako isilang. At ang laman ng pelikula ay reaksyon ng pamilya Marcos doon sa nangyaring yon. So, hindi ko po mabibigyan ng magandang sagot kung ang hinihintay ninyo o nila ay kanino ko kukunin ang validation ng reaksyon, pakiramdam sa puso, sakit, pag-iyak ng mga Marcos kung hindi sa mga Marcos lamang. That's why at the very beginning of this Presscon, when I was asked if I'm doing another political movie, I corrected the person immediately. I said, just like what I've said in Made in Malacanang, the trilogy is not a political movie. It's a family in crisis movie. And I think the best consultant for a family crisis movie is the family themselves. Thank you.
Your title, martyr or murderer, could refer to either President Marcos or Ninoy Aquino. Sino ba ang starring role dito sa title role mo?
If I answer this question po, I might lose audience on March 1, 2023. So just like what I did in Made in Malacanang, it shocked the nation to find out that Amy Marcos is the real Made in Malacanang. It's now for the Filipino people to uncover who is the martyr and who is the murderer. March 1, 2023, cinemas worldwide. Maraming salamat po.
Last point, in the interest of fair play, did you have to consider telling the other side of the story in presenting your family drama?
Did I consider consulting the Aquinos? They did not pay me to do so, sir. So I'm not bound to ask them anything. I am not required to ask about their reaction. A lot of Filipino filmmakers for almost 3 decades, sir, has been telling their stories. I think they need a young war freak director like Daryl Yap to tell their story. I think a lot of great directors have told their story in the best way they can. I'm just here to tell the story of the Marcoses. Whether I'm doing it right or wrong, we'll find out on March 1, 2023, martyr or murderer. Maraming salamat po.
Last point. Where were you in 1986?